Hello, my moms. How are you? Welcome to Live Coffee Talk on Thursdays. Every Thursday, I come on and I talk about a topic that hopefully interests you, but helps you grow and move forward as a mom. Because being a mom is an awesome job, but it's also a job that we keep on going and going and going. And it's really nice to learn things and move forward and grow and be the best version of a mom that we can be, and as a woman and as a person. So I wanted to remind you that if you guys are still interested in doing yoga, I hope you are, because that has just changed the world for me. I do have my course that's online, and I also have my box, which comes once a month, and you can go to my Instagram link in the bio, or you can go to 40plusflexiandhealthy.com, wherever you need to go, or DM me and I can get you hooked up with that. But that's number 2, because that box is just so amazing. We have limited amount of boxes left, and people are just raving about some of the stuff that's in it, and it's just something to remind you every month how special you are, and it's a blessing. And these days, we're not able to go out and really shop and do things that we want, and each thing in the box is really meant for you the way it's curated. So check out the box, Metamorphosis Mom Box. Number 3 is that if you follow me on Facebook, you might not know that I also have an Instagram, and that is what's my Instagram? I'm blocking out. 40 plus flexi and healthy, 40 plus flexi _ and healthy. And that is a lifestyle kind of content that I have. I have fashion, I have beauty, I have, discussions, I have cooking. I have so much of that for the mom over 40, because I really believe that the mom over 40, when you hit that age, when you get older, you go through so many changes in your life, in your body, mentally, physically, spiritually. And it doesn't mean that you're getting old. It doesn't mean you should stop things. It just means you adjust and you move forward and you grow, because this is the best journey and best time of your life. So that's all that I have. Number 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, don't forget about continuing with yoga and looking up my course. Number 2 is the Metamorphosis box. And number 3 is Instagram. Follow it if you don't, because it is a really good lifestyle ways of doing things and stuff. And for those of you who don't know me, I help moms over 40 relieve stress and anxiety through yoga, meditation, and discussions as kids grow older and leave the nest, and mom goes through a journey and transition of herself. It is really a journey, and it is a transition. And I know a lot of people say, it's so easy, I'm so excited, this is so amazing. But you know what? It's all good until it happens. When it happens, then you start maybe changing your attitude, or you like it, or you miss them, or you feel lonely, or so many emotions occur. And it's really nice to have a community and a support group and someone to guide you through this, because when you've been through it, all of a sudden you're just like, okay, this is the process. And I have been through it. I've had kids in elementary school, high school, graduate from college, they have jobs. And so I know how it is to let your first child go, let your second child go, let your third child go. And I know how it is to deal with them in high school and in college and then afterwards. So I'm here to guide you in this process, because the emotions that you feel when you first letting go and your kids are growing up are totally different 5 years down the road, 3 years down the road. It is so different, and the way you feel and the way you let them go is at different levels. So, you might see, oh, my kids are out of the house, that's great. That's probably a mom who's already experienced it and gone through it. And if you're a mom who's just starting, you can't even imagine having a meal at the table without your kids adjusting to their life on their own, you living without them. What are you going to do with yourself? Finding yourself, discovering yourself. So there's so many things. So this brings me to the word of the month, which is July, because the kids have been home and because of, COVID, and now they're about to leave, or because of college or school, and so you're in between, and you might not be able, and might not be connecting with yourself as much as you normally would or you would like to. So that is why I thought July was kind of the time where, we're over 6 months in, and it's time for us to start reconnecting and re-understanding ourselves, because so many times we get lost in that between all the chores we have to do, between the thinking we have to do, between the sleeping, between our body changes, between, everything that's happening around us. July is kind of the time that we have realized, oh my God, I'm not getting my self-care. I'm not connecting with myself. I've stopped the yoga. I've stopped working out. I'm gaining weight. What is happening to me, right? So this is why I want you the entire month of July to just connect with your body and really come back. Like if you're feeling frazzled or if you're feeling upset or something is going on, come back into yourself and connect and see why. So the mantra that I have that goes with the word connect is, when I connect with myself, I connect with my needs, right? And the age-old thing is that moms never connect with their needs. It's never what mom needs. It's always what the kids needs, what the partner needs, what the mom's parents need, what the dad's parents, husbands or spouse's parents need, what the friends need, what the world needs, right? It's always what everybody needs, and we always come back to ourselves last. And that is where I want you to understand that you need to keep yourself as a priority and connect with yourself, because when you're connect and you're calm and you're in line with each other, then everything else goes smoothly. Have you ever noticed, like, when you are in a bad mood or you're just feeling like you're not getting self-care and somebody asks you something and you just snap back, or the way somebody eats, or the way somebody, is walking around, all their little things that never bothered you before, all of a sudden are kind of like bothering you. I don't like the way he chews, or I don't like the way he's walking, or I don't like the way he looks today, or what's wrong, or she looks like that, or why is she, why does her face look like that? You just have these little things because you're so not in alignment that you have all these little things that you nitpicky and it bothers you, right? Or why is the fridge like that? Or why did he put his cup like that? Or why is she, not answering me properly? Why is she giving me attitude? We have all these little things that go on when we are not in alignment with each other and we don't connect. So when you connect with each other, you connect with your needs, and when you connect with your inner self. So there's 5 steps that I want to talk to you about, and I don't want you to rush into it, because if you're feeling frazzled and you're feeling crazy, first of all, what I want you to do is do step 1 is just stop. Just stop. Let's just stop for a minute. Just stop. So that's stopping. How did that feel? Were you just like, was that short stopping for you? Was that like, what the heck is going on? What is that? Number 1 is just stop. Stop going in that hamster wheel. Stop moving and moving and moving. Stop thinking you have to post here. Stop thinking you have to go to the grocery store. Stop thinking you have to run this errand. Stop going. Just stop. Whether you stop standing up, whether you stop sitting down, whether you lay on the bed, just stop. That is number 1. Practice stopping. Because a lot of us, if you just lay there or just pause for a second, that stop is really hard. It's not even 5 seconds and you're feeling like crazy, right? So you just got to stop. Start off by stopping, 5 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, but you just got to stop, because stopping will have you, just think about yourself and just come into your own circle. So just stop. Step number 2 would be take a breath. I'm sure a lot of you right now, if you are taking a breath, your breath is coming here and it's shallow breathing. I'm positive that so many of you are not breathing from the stomach right now and taking those long breaths and even realizing that you're breathing. Did you even think that you were breathing? I bet you guys forgot about that you were breathing. It's coming from here. That's shallow breath. That's not taking a deep breath. That's not energizing yourself. That's not calming yourself. That's not good for you. And that's what happens, because we go from thing to thing to thing, and we're rushing around and we're running errands and we're worried about, everybody's health and what's going on. And so that we don't breathe and we forget. Sometimes, when I do, when I'm working in my office or something like that, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to breathe. Or was I breathing? Obviously, you have to breathe because you're a person, but we forget and we breathe through here, and then it gets stuck here, and then our shoulders hurt because our breath is not expanding. So you need to really inhale, lift up your shoulders, pull your arms back, open up your chest. A really good exercise I do is I clasp my hands together, put them over, and I inhale, and I just open up my chest. And it's really hard in the beginning because you'll feel like you can't expand your elbows so far, but the more you do it, you're just opening your chest. And take your chest breath from your stomach. So you're inhaling through the nose, and you're exhaling through the nose. But as you inhale, your belly goes forward, and as you exhale, your belly goes in. So you can try that for a second. Close your eyes, and you can actually put one hand on your right hand on your chest, left hand on your stomach, and inhale, belly out, exhale, belly in. Inhale, belly out, exhale, belly in. Inhale, belly out. Nice deep breath. Inhaling all the positive, and exhale anything that doesn't serve you. Right? And slowly open up your eyes and just practice that. And even with this, inhale, belly out, exhale, belly in, just opening up your chest. And that is the breathing part, because that is really going to help you mentally, physically, spiritually. Your whole body is going to open up, and you're just going to enjoy that breath, and it's going to make you just be a lot more calmer and really connect with yourself. And so that is something that you should try to do all the time, but obviously you can't do it all the time. You need to be practicing and doing it. So try once a day. Try it once a day. Once you do it for a week or two, try it twice a day, and then eventually it will become a habit. But when you're walking around the kitchen and cooking dinner, or walking anywhere, just notice and connect with your breath. And as you inhale, belly out, and you exhale, belly in. So just try to work with that. So number 3 is feeling. When you connect with yourself, you start understand your feelings. You start connecting with your body. Like, why is my shoulder hurting? What happened, or what stress do I have? Or why is my stomach hurting? Why am I feeling this way? So when you start breathing and stopping and connecting, you start feeling what's happening in your body, and that is a way of connecting, because so many times we don't understand our feelings, or we don't listen to our feelings. Our stomach could be, so upset, but we're still eating that spicy food because we're not listening to our stomach, right? About how we're feeling. Or we could be having shoulder pains or knee pains, but we're still hiking up those stairs. What is causing that? Why are you having those feelings? Because a lot of feelings and a lot of aches and pains come from up here, because we're not connecting with ourselves and we're not in alignment. Once you balance your mind and your body together, you'll be in alignment, and it will help so many ways. Like, just imagine all this breathing you're doing now. How open and how fresh. Can you imagine? Or just stopping. Number 4 is acknowledging. Number 4 is acknowledging and being authentic. I really, really preach being authentic, because so many of us are not, right? We try to suppress our feelings, because if we go and we say, I feel this way, everyone's like, whatever, here she goes again complaining. But we're there grabbing everybody's energy. Your kids are upset, your friend is upset, your partner's upset. They're telling us, and all that negative energy, we're just slapping onto us. And when we want to release that, a lot of times we feel we shouldn't, because we want to be the stable one. We want to be the one in control. We don't want to burden anyone. But when you hold all that in, you're not being authentic with yourself, right? So you need to be able to, acknowledge and tell yourself, I'm feeling this way because of this, because you're in control with yourself, and you're with your body. And if you can't voice it, or if people are not understanding you deeply enough, you need to connect and control with yourself. So acknowledge, I'm feeling this way. Acknowledge that, this happened, and so that's why I have this migraine today. I'm feeling this way, and I'm acknowledging, and I'm going to find some way to move forward and grow and feel better. Number 5 is accepting. Accepting that you're not perfect. Accepting that things are going to happen as you get older. Because a lot of us are in denial, right? We think that we can run around and do every single errand in life, and then we get home, we're exhausted. Or we think that, we can, stop eating bread or stop drinking caffeine, and we'll be fine. But as you get older, you need to accept that you can't walk around all day. You get tired. You can't do 10 different things. You get tired. Your body will show you. You might not be able to, hike that much, or you might not be able to do the 50 things that you did. You need to allow your body to rest, because resting and hydrating and taking care of your body, it was what is very important right now, right? Because I'm not saying that as you get older, things happen, but as you get older, obviously things happen. Like, when you turn 40, all of a sudden you have to wear glasses for some reason. It's like the day you turn 40, you're wearing glasses. And that's not something that you tried to make happen. It's something that happened because you're getting older, or your gray hair, you know. It's not something that just happened. It's something because you're getting older. So you need to accept and listen to your body and connect with your body, because as you get older, you need to have more connection and you need to really understand. Just like when you get older and you're like, now I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take any bullshit. I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm not going to be a people pleaser. And so you work on that. That is what I mean by accepting. You need to accept that you're getting older, that you need to stop and you need to connect with yourself, because you can't keep on running the rat race anymore to continue on. So just to recap, the word is connect. The mantra is when I connect with myself, I connect with my needs. That is so important, to connect with your needs and how you're feeling. And your needs are going to be different from somebody else. So I don't want you to somebody else to be like, oh, you know what, I gotten older or I'm doing this and I'm running this marathon. Somebody else might be so athletic and be running a marathon at your age. And for you to start it, be realistic about it, right? Think of your needs and think of what you need. So the 5 steps that I have for connecting and thinking of your needs is just to stop. Just stop. Stop and just be still. Be still. That's number 1. Number 2 is breathe. Remember to take breaths. We forget so many times to take breaths. And as you inhale, belly out, exhale, belly in. Number 3, feeling. Feel what your body is feeling. What is it telling you? You know, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why all of a sudden do you not feel the way you used to, you know? Number 4, acknowledge. Acknowledge that you might be feeling this way because you feel guilty, or you might be feeling this way because something is bothering you and you're not expressing it. So be authentic and acknowledge it. Number 5, accepting. Accepting that you need to connect with your body more, and especially as you get older, you need to listen to your body, and you need to allow your body to do as much as it can do. Don't push yourself, right? Don't push yourself to the point where you're just like, you know, laying in bed with ache pain, broken this, pulled muscle here. No. And you're not connecting, because all those problems that you're going to have, you know, are going to make you in non-alignment. Always listen to your body. The body. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, or if you have anything you'd like me to talk about, please let me know. This was so much fun. I love talking about the body and connection, because talking about yoga is just so amazing. And this is to do with yoga. It's to do with the mind. It's to do with spirituality. It's doing with movement. It's doing with you, because you are amazing and you are special, and I'm here to guide you in any way that I can. So stay tuned for another fun topic next week. And in the meantime, follow me on Instagram, ladies, because I have so much fun lifestyle and personal stuff on there that you guys will get addicted. Let me tell you, I just love it. I love sharing with you guys. So take care and talk to you later.